whilst the other table got set up, let's just go straight on to lists. Bonjour Gilles.
Hello.
Merci pour unir avec moi.
Oui.
Okay, on the left side of the table we've got Michael Frochaux, the last remaining non-French player in the tournament, coming from Switzerland. He's playing the European Championship winning list, yeah? Gendon with jamming beam, fire control system, concussion missiles on the Inquisitors, and a Grand Inquisitor with fire control system and concussion missiles, and the Sense force talent. And on the other side of your screen we've got the French XTC team captain, Nicolas Durand, former French champion from 2017. He's from Paris. Sunti Fell is playing a Predator. You're going to get your glasses out, huh? No, you don't. What, this, all right, okay. Then two Delta Squadrons with the jamming beam. Yeah? Okay, right now, I'm just checking. I'm going to need to put that microphone round about there in front of you. And we're going to move on over to the table camera, where we would ever see... Oh, and now our battery's running low on the laptop. Done. Right, and we need to get on the chat as well, even though the last game wasn't much fun. Okay, let's try and refresh this because I seem to be having trouble. No, that's what I wanted. I want to go here, and then I want to get rid of this. I want to press this button. Okay, so thank you for joining us for the semi-final, and I've not put the timer on the screen either, so let's do that. Why is it blank though? It should come up with at least a time. Let's take 2 minutes away for the time I've been talking, and we'll start the timer. Okay, that's cool. Right, okay, so, and I think the chat's working. Let me just see if I put a message in there, if it shows up. Yes, it looks like it. Okay, cool. So so both players were back at their table early, and the other semi-final, we had to wait while they got set up. So both players were able to do their asteroids, their deployment, and even though they shouldn't strictly speaking do it, work out their first maneuvers before time was able to start. So now we're in a situation where, can you hear me there okay, Gilles?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Because I'm thinking this is a bit far away now. I need to maybe move it a little bit closer. So yeah, they were in a situation where we were already completing the first turn of maneuvers and getting ready to do the second. So one moment. I'm going to cut my microphone and try and move it closer.
It's a classic start.
Yeah, so for Nicolas, very basic sort of deployment, right?
Yeah.
Kind of grouping them together and then racing over to the other side of the board. Using the Deltas with their low initiative to deploy first and kind of bait Michael into a joust before having them speed across the table to reunite with Suntir on the opposite side of the asteroid field, the obstacle field. Yeah, you can hear me fine when I talk this way, yeah?
Yeah, straight.
Okay.
Take it straight and to restart. Small move, it's normal.
Normal for the Lambda to come out.
But as you can see, umpire.
One of the Inquisitors turning to the right there to follow the Lambda. Probably going to see the yellow one do the same, going to the left. Yeah, into a trailing position. And I would guess maybe even see the Grand Inquisitor do the same kind of maneuver, kind of group up together and kind of...
You make the
Lambda
first, and after we have two.
And then it's basically, they're playing the same game. Both of them are playing the same game. Both of them are kind of like trying to keep themselves together and distance each other, whilst at the same time trying to be able to make sure they're not overcommitting to a board position and feeling out what the opponent's going to do, right?
But for the moment, it's really classic. We can see those two positions. From 35, it's a good position.
Yeah, absolutely. Straight line, straight through those asteroids.
5 straight.
Yeah.
And boost.
Yeah. Suntirfel's given himself a straight highway, straight through to pretty much where they're going to be ending up for the next turn. I mean, the Lambda can only go so fast. Even though these the Inquisitors are pretty fast themselves, there's only so far they can go with the Lambda in front of them.
And then maybe a free bank
For the defenders?
For the defenders.
Yeah? Is that what you're saying? Or who? Free bank?
Not free bank, but straight. Maybe I don't know what you are going to do. For the second one, three banks was a good solution, or maybe straight and wait.
Okay. Now we've seen Nicolas just eliminated one of the separatist swarms. Of the 3 separatist swarms that made it through to the top 13, only one is left playing on the other semi-final table, Gauvin Plissoneau, against the opponent who defeated you in the last round. I'm blanking because I've got these names in my head already.
Laurent.
Yeah? What?
Laurent, no.
Luc. I don't know. I don't remember now. What was the name of the person you were playing against? Pierre. Romain Pierron. Right. Romain Pierron is playing against the separatist swarm. Yeah, free banking with the defenders.
Classics.
Yeah, and then
I play also defender.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, on the other table we've got the Roman's list from the last game we saw with Ketsu, 2 Black Sun Assassins, and L337 playing off against a separatist swarm. Which we saw yesterday play on the stream, which had, I think he's got 3 Discord missiles, then 4, he's got 4 Trade Federation drones, he's got a Discord missile, he's got a couple of separatist drones, and I'm not sure what the Belbois is, but yeah, or maybe it might just be all drones, I'm not sure. Anywho, the lists are posted on Facebook. If you go on over to First Earth TV on Facebook, you'll find the post from last night, which shows all the lists up against their pairings from the first round of the elimination bracket here. And now, yeah, it's kind of normal for him to do this with the defenders, right? Bringing them back together with Suntir. I mean, you can even use that boost again. Let me see if I press this button, get this one.
So did you use an energize to change?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see him use an energize
The
on
force
to change.
To change the what?
To change the lock.
T'as vu le mini-film animé TIE Fighter? C'est un de mes préférés. C'est une des raisons pour lesquelles je jouais avec son petit.
Because the possibilities with Gendon is that you can have a lock all around the map.
Be able to give them the locks outside of range
use a charge.
Yeah. Well, he's had like 2 rounds of it so far. This is like the 3rd round now. He's used both charges.
Yeah. He uses. I don't know why it's interesting to change on Suntirfel. Well, sorry, yes, Suntirfel.
Yeah.
Why?
Sorry, say again.
He moved very easy. Suntirfel, it's not so easy to
I think it's
have a lock.
It's a question of Suntirfel being the most surgical instrument in Nicolas' list, right? The defenders, once you get them into a certain pattern, their moveset can be quite predictable, of where they're going to end up. And we've seen it a lot where it's just like defenders just end up doing those white K turns because it's their best option available to them. And I think it might be a question of like if those Inquisitors are able to get concussion missiles off on Suntir, there's only so long he'll be able to last. And they go back to dials. As it is, the Grand Inquisitor seems to be the
alone.
Yeah, it's separated a little bit.
So, put his forces. So now, what did he choose? Maybe three on the left. On right, sorry. Three on right with
the defender, the back
defender,
one, the green one, yeah.
And 3 bank maybe, or 2 banks with the other one.
Yeah.
Defender.
Okay.
And Saint-Tierfel, it's not so easy. But maybe I think that if you want to have the Grand Inquisitor, you have to turn 1, 2 or 3, depends on the range you want to have.
Yeah. I would anticipate seeing the defenders follow Suntir. He wants to be able to get help back Suntir up in the event that he does get into a position where he's able to do anything. I don't see any need in having Suntir completely separated from the defenders. You want to have them together. And I can understand Nicolas being probing with his following maneuvers and trying to look for points, opening points, and take advantage of them. But Suntir's now made a considerable distance across the board, and the Lambda would have to take a lot of turns to get himself to a point where, if the engagement is going to take place on this side of the board, like the Lambda's in a bad position right now. Let me get my mouse working. There we go. Okay, so if the engagement was to take place on this area of the board, the Lambda is not in a good position to be able to take part in it.
You have to be careful of concussion missile.
Yeah, and it looks to me like that's where Nicolas is trying to take it. Nicolas is trying to take it over there. He's got the cover from these asteroids in this area. This is the kind of board space he wants to be occupying. Over here, too much space for him. Too much space for the Inquisitors to move around and get a better position on him.
So 3 banks.
Yeah, 3 banks.
2 or 3. It's normal for the defender.
Maybe boost left.
To be in the game.
No, focus evades. Okay, interesting.
And
of course,
3.
Yeah, free turn.
Free turn.
To the right.
We have to wait now to see if you want to have some position for those Inquisitor with missile. Oh no, one is not so more.
Yeah.
The lock is on Saint-Tierfel, so you can do it, can use it.
And it looks like he might just be inside range 3. Barrel rolls, to ensure these out of arc and forward to see if he can manage to guarantee a range 3 shot on that one defender. Right. And a very similar kind of setup with the other Inquisitor.
Yes.
Down to the semi-final now. 74 players playing in the Grand Championship over 2 days. Day 1A started at 2 p.m. on Friday afternoon. 5 rounds. All players that were 4 and 1 proceeded through to the elimination bracket on day 2 Sunday. We had 20 players play on Friday and 54 players playing on Saturday, making a total of 74. We went through to a top 13 cut. Gilles, tell me something. I've noticed that French players like to put the force tokens alongside the ships.
It's to remember it.
Yeah? But it's like you all do it. It's like it's become customary for you all, because you all are doing it the whole time. Yeah? It's like you guys just said, no, it's too annoying over there. I want it next to the ship. And it makes sense. I get it. It's a really short turn maneuver there for Suntir.
So, Saint-Tierfel with the Grand Inquisitor.
Going
you
one
have
on one.
to barrel roll. Yes, but maybe you have to barrel roll to have the bullseyes.
The bullseye, or he could even barrel roll right to get the cover from the gas cloud.
Maybe.
I mean, that would just basically put him in place of another one, the orange one.
Yeah.
But at least the orange one, I don't know.
But the blue one also have the lock.
Yeah, the blue one is the Grand Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Right?
And you have the lock on.
And so it's a question of like whether or not it's like which is better to have a lock against, to have the gas cloud between him and the Grand Inquisitor or him and the Inquisitor. Right now, he's in a position where he's got the defensive boost from the Inquisitor.
Yeah.
But not the Grand Inquisitor.
He check the bullseyes.
Yeah.
So
it's going to barrel roll, to get the bullseye arc and trigger Suntirfel's ability. Gives him a bit more. It might actually put him out of range of the Orange Inquisitor as well.
We can see if we have or not the barrel roll. But if you have not the bullseyes, I think so that.
I think he does now. Yeah,
yes,
I think he does.
He does. So. Yeah. Stress.
And he gets the focus for the bullseye arc.
Yeah.
So, attacking. The Grand Inquisitor gets focus, hit. And that's reroll for Predator, gives him a crit maybe? There's one focus and two blanks. Spends a force to dodge one, takes 2 hits. Shields down. Half points on the table. Now, the Grand Inquisitor fires back. 4 hits. And
3 evade.
Spends the evade and the focus to get free.
No. Yes.
Okay, so yellow firing on green defender gets 2 hits after spending the force. And there's an evade and a focus and 1 for the evade token.
Hey, maybe.
Defender.
But you have the gas cloud.
Firing on the Inquisitor through a gas cloud. The Inquisitor still got one
evade
token.
on the blank.
Yeah.
T'as 5D. Ouais, bon, on va essayer, hein, mais. À moins que tu me fasses.
Right, and 1 hit, 1 crit, 1 blank. Against 2 evades. And back to dials then for this round. Okay, so now things are getting interesting, right?
Yeah.
Suntir, because he didn't use the... Oh, he did use the concussion missile. Ah, right.
No.
But he was lucky to get away without anything.
1-2.
He was lucky to get away without any damage there. For Nicolas. Nicolas, an excellently well played round. Good on positioning, managed to reduce the amount of combat taking place, and didn't have much to do really. It's just he took that 1 shot from the concussion missile and was able to tank it.
So now it was not so easy for
Michael.
the defender. Was on the right.
Yeah.
Because you have the gas cloud.
But the defender could just go, oh yeah, well, he's not
straight. Straight to maybe Grand Inquisitor or the Inquisitor non.
Yeah.
And Suntirfel is not in a good position because here he's stressed, so you have to make a blue.
Yeah.
1.
But at the same time, he's moving after the Grand Inquisitor,
Yeah.
right? So the Grand Inquisitor's gonna. I mean, he's got that. He can go for a short blue maneuver, and those interceptors have still got quite a lot of blue maneuvers on their dial. So it's not like he's become 100% predictable, right? Because he can be going any two-speed maneuver, and then after that be going barrel rolling or boosting, barrel rolling, or however you want to look at it, and still keep that bullseye arc on the Inquisitor as well. So the Inquisitor's not got much option as far as blocking him is concerned. Obviously, Sun Tzu is not going to be going to the left here, right? But, you know, he can be going straight, bank, right, turn, and there's only so much the Inquisitors can do to block off all three of those maneuvers.
Or two bank.
Yeah, two bank, two turn, right.
Two bank boosts and have the bullseyes, maybe.
Maybe for the Inquisitor, maybe he wants to be taking some sort of a K-turn here. He's got those 4-speed K-turns and 2-speed Talon rolls.
One.
Yeah.
And you have also the one, all the one.
He's also got the green.
Straight.
Yeah, he can also go straight. He can also do the one turns. Barrel roll.
Yeah.
But I think the one turn would be if he thinks he's going to be able to try and block Sun Tzu.
Yeah.
That's not going to be the case because Sun Tzu's got too many options available to him.
It's an option.
So I think maybe if that 4K turn won't fit, he'll bump into Sun Tzu as well. So let's see. So firstly, he's used sense to see Sun Tzu's dial 4 straight.
4 straight. Yeah.
Je suis désolé, j'ai utilisé mes dés alors que Simon il a dit que je devais pas.
5.
5 straight with the defender going full throttle. Yeah. Maybe even setting up a nice little block.
Maybe to block the other one.
Yeah, and getting into if the Inquisitors decided to turn to the right, getting into a good position to take advantage of him. Yeah. Maybe they're subconsciously giving us an idea of his target priority of what he wants to target lock.
3.
3 straight. Slots in behind, yeah.
Evade and
the orange Inquisitor is in a pretty bad position right now.
Yeah, it's classic when you play defender.
Yeah.
4 or 5.
Those 3-speed
straight.
maneuvers giving you that token buff with the evade token. Yeah, one bank, and then probably boosts as well.
Yes.
Boosts right, get into range 1 behind those defenders. Boost right might put him in arc of the blue one.
Roll, maybe to have a better position.
Maybe.
Oh, change.
Just changes the target.
The lock. Remember that they have concussion missiles.
Yeah, they still
so
got plenty of concussion missiles.
Maybe
still.
it was a good solution to change.
Yeah.
So Grand Inquisitor, 1 bank. Yes. Maybe to block Saint-Gerfel or Saint-Gerfel to have to go straight, and he doesn't have more hit this round.
Yeah.
The 2 bank is not possible at all for Saint-Gerfel.
No.
So straight. Yes. It was normally the only solution to Saint-Gerfel to go away this
to remove the stress
position.
or to get out of that position.
But I think that one defender maybe have 2 concussion missile.
The blue defender, yeah,
Yeah,
obviously
the blue defender.
is going to take 2 concussion missiles. Right now, it's I mean, that's kind of like what we've got here is Nicolas studying Suntir to work out what he's going to do. And it looks like it's going to be
Boost.
a boost right.
Yeah. Boost and maybe barrel roll. In this position, it's better to barrel roll to be sure that he can have a good move.
To get round the rock for the next round, yeah? And also be able to pursue the lambda.
If you barrel roll
to the left?
for the rock, yes, on the left side, it's
Ooh.
right. Why not?
If he goes backwards, he's got space to squeeze that one back, that one turn in there.
Yeah. You have only 1 or 2 move at the next round.
Yeah.
But you have to shoot.
So there's 1 hit and a crit there, and a focus, and there's 1 evade. So it takes 1 shield on the lambda.
Le grand inquisiteur? Oui. Tu as utilisé une force pour tirer à portée. 3D.
There's 1 hit, 2 blanks. Uses the target lock, gets 1 and a crit. And there's 2 evades. No, 1 focus and evade.
C'est sur celui-là.
See what I mean about those shiny dice, Chile?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't.
Jendon, portée 2 sur le même.
Oh.
Jendon firing.
Yeah. 2.
Gets 2 hits.
On en parle plus.
Not right.
Donc
Yeah.
Jendon, portée 2, t'as 2.
And 1 evade, 2 blanks.
Yeah.
Uses the evade.
He have changed his blue dice. His green dice.
Yeah, he's changed dice
it.
now. He's like, Alright, so the Inquisitor fires.
Yeah.
Gets 3 hits from the concussion missiles. 1 evade. A focus. Not got any force left.
2.
Takes its 2 shields.
2 shield.
Pas de tir ici. Ici sur Jendon, portée 2.
Two focuses on a blank. Nothing.
Nothing.
Je comprends pourquoi tu gagnais avant. Parce que c'est pas rentable.
Okay, so now, Saint-Tierferl, what are you going to do?
I think it's looking at a 1 turn to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's going to fit without hitting the rock. 1 turn to the right. Barrel roll behind the Inquisitors. Kind of depends on where the Lambda and the Yellow Inquisitor turn up, right?
Yeah. I don't know really what you have to do. Maybe with the defenders, blue one. It's a 4 turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier.
Yeah.
It's a defender.
The problem he's got with Suntir right now is that Grand Inquisitor's got sense,
I
right?
think that Saint-Tierferl is not in a good position for the next round.
No.
But we will see what Nicolas do.
Mm-hmm.
It's only a blue one if you want to get out the stress. And the lambda is stress.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think
You have to.
I don't know what the lambda. I think the lambda's probably going straight because the Inquisitors are going to occupy the space to his. The Inquisitors and Defenders are going to be occupying the space to his right.
Yeah.
And so he doesn't really want to move in there and get bumped into a situation. Or maybe he does. Maybe he wants to leverage the firing arc on the lambda as well. output a bit of extra damage this round. It's going, like I say, it's interesting to see if Michael can anticipate enough options with his 3 Inquisitors to be able to block Suntir when he uses Sense to reveal his maneuver.
Only with this one. The Grand Inquisitor maybe have 2 paths in the cloud, and the other Inquisitor also. So
the Grand Inquisitor, even if he does the 1 turn to the left, will still overlap the cloud and will have no action. Yeah. The Orange Inquisitor, it's hard to say because he's got the dial on it. I think a 1 turn or a 1 bank left should fit without overlapping that gas cloud. Then defenders are also. They're probably going to go. Oh, excuse me. They're probably going to go 4 K turns.
4
not the green one.
For the blue one.
For the
defender,
blue one, yeah.
The only. When you play defender,
it's the obvious option. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is
it's
that
a move.
They get themselves into that position where their best option is the K turn, and they just keep doing it over and over again. Yeah. And then the green one, I don't know. Because once again, you've got Suntir Fel there. The Greens defender and Suntir Fel are in danger of occupying the same board space because of that asteroid. And you don't want the green defender to be causing any difficulty for Suntir Fel.
It depends on the yellow Inquisitor, and if he do a 2 bank, maybe he can have Suntir Fel with the concussion missile. Yep.
So dials go down.
It's a crucial.
And they use Sense to check, and it looks like a 2 bank.
It's a crucial.
It looks like it's definitely a number 2.
3. Yeah.
Number 3? I'm not so sure. Maybe a free turn to the left? I don't know.
Yeah, but you have to do a barrel roll if you want to. Or a boost. Barrel roll, yes. You do it.
Yeah.
Only for the blue one. Can
to give him space for the K turn, yeah.
4 turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy.
I've got lunch.
For lunch. Trace, 2 turns, trace. So 2 bank.
You're right.
Yeah. No, only one. Why not?
Yep, he's taken the 1 bank with the Inquisitor, slotted in front of the gas cloud, and it looks like the land is gone to the right. Yeah. Interesting, because, he's got that rear arc, right? But in the next couple of turns, it means he's not going to be much use to anything. I was surprised. It was something I would expect to see from a Lambda shuttle that's carrying Elpu Palpatine. But not from one that's only got a jamming beam.
Yeah, but you don't have Palpatine, you have jam beam.
Exactly. So that's a surprise to me that he would choose to take the route to disengage.
So he go through the gas. It's normal.
Yeah. Moves his action. And Sunte's got the whole of the area
So-
freed up for him, and it was a 2-turn, and it fit just
Two-turn,
with
but-
the asteroid.
Ooh.
So very well placed, but brings him face to face with that yellow Inquisitor that's still got a concussion missile.
So why did he choose? Because he have two Inquisitor with missiles, and the two Inquisitors.
So,
Cynthia fell,
yeah,
so they can.
he can't. He can't stay there.
They have the lock. You have to move.
Maybe if he go back to this table. Maybe if he boosts to the right and then barrel rolls. Let's have a look here. This
Yeah.
a slight boost to the right might give him the opportunity to barrel roll then to the left and get himself close into this sort of area.
Ooh, boost
Right.
by roll. You are in. I think that you are in the cloud.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, it's too close, and I guess that's what's happening here with Nicolas studying
You have to,
the situation.
Yeah. You have to take a decision, a not so easy decision. DG barrels, boost, barrels to have.
Now, what
yes, to have the bullseyes. You must have the bullseye if you want to have.
Yeah, he must have the
Nice.
bullseye if he wants to have the focus. Barrel roll right
To have
Boost.
focus, you have-
into this sort of an area.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's better. I think that it's better to make barrel and boost after. Because if you don't have the yellow,
Allez. La solution
maybe
au jeu.
if you don't have the orange one, you have the Inquisitor in the bullseyes,
Yeah,
the Grunt Inquisitor. So
yeah, going for it. Barrel rolling to the right. You know, I may be a fool at times, but sometimes I'm able to call these things. Barrel rolling right, and then I don't.
No.
He's got to go backwards.
Yeah.
He's got to go backwards to
Back.
be able to get that boost to fit in.
yeah, very bad. Maybe middle position or back position. Not
Yeah.
at the front.
Okay, so it goes middle,
Yeah.
and then boost. It's not fitting. I told you had to go back. Oh,
Whoa.
oh, wizard. Okay,
Écoutez,
but
phase d'engagement.
still going to take those two concussion
Tirer
missiles.
sur l'inquiet. Importer une.
Yes,
Oui, non,
but
c'est
can
sur l'inquiet.
it's off. Fight on which one?
Okay, Suntifel firing on the Grand Inquisitor is what I'm guessing, because he's already damaged. 3 hits, re-rolls, gets another focus. I think they're discussing whether or not it's cocked because of the prize ticket. So 1 focus and 3 hits. Don't spend focus here.
No, really not.
No. You've got
When
3.
you have 2 missiles,
You've got 2 missiles coming at you. Does it? Oh!
surprise!
Squeaky bum time.
He really wants to
and
sh-
gets
to
2
shoot.
evades and spends the force.
The Grunt
Just takes.
Inquisitor.
Oh, there he goes. Yeah, takes
Yeah,
the 2
yeah,
damage
yeah,
on the
he did.
Inquisitor and he's dead.
But
The Grand
Suntifel.
Inquisitor, I should say. Yeah, Suntifel is now in
Must
a
have a good
hairy
guys.
position. It would not be a fair trade to take Suntifel for the Grand Inquisitor. So that's 3 then.
3.
And there's 2 focus, 2 evades and a focus.
So,
Suntifel takes his first damage card.
yeah. But wait, we have another.
Another concussion
3.
missile, 1, 2 and 1. And then that goes face up because of the ability. Fuel leak. Suntifel down to 1 hit point.
C'est celui qui était endommagé également. Celui qui est déjà endommagé, c'est celui
Face up for the concussion missile.
qui a tiré sur celui qui est.
So now
Suntir fell
The
down
lamb-
to 1 hit point. Ooh.
Yeah.
And the defender's still to fire, right? So now defender's got to decide. Oh, this is the lambda firing on the
Lambda
defender,
on
the green defender.
Green defender. Yeah.
But only loses 1 shield there.
Alors, j'ai qu'un seul tir. Je vais regarder la portée ici.
So range 3 or maybe range 2 is better.
Ouais, mais ouais, ça va être sur Mister à portée. Ok.
Oh no.
Right, so there you've got 3 hits after spending the focus. And there's two focus results.
Yes.
So that's enough to do some serious damage onto that Inquisitor and get a damage card on him, leave him down to 1 hit point. And the overlay updates, there we go. And that was a big turn for Nicolas. He decided to go all in and risk everything.
A real risk with the Santiago.
And it worked out in the most part, because if he can get it so those Inquisitors don't fire on him again for the whole match, it doesn't matter, he's got 1 hit point left. If he's not taking shots, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you have all the time you have to make a choose, and sometimes it pays, sometimes it doesn't pay.
Yeah.
That's the game. But
Quand je t'ai vu les empiler, je me suis dit ça va être chiant.
I think it takes the right choose, but with a big risk
Yeah.
for Santiago.
It was a big risk, but I think it's kind of like the gamble paid off this time round. Yeah?
Tu veux que je mette un marqueur de crit pour son tir aussi? Hein? Tu veux que je mette un marqueur de crit pour son tir?
Now we have to go away with Santiago
C'était juste qu'il mette un crit. C'est dans les règles qu'on est obligé.
to go
Parce que non, t'es pas obligé, mais après, si on est censé être les deux.
on the rock, to go around the rock and just
We're talking about
to
Santiago.
save Santiago.
Yeah? Just kind of disengage.
Yes, disengage Santiago.
Because, of course, he's got the problem that if he turns Suntir to the left, the Lambda could be coming towards him, right? And that's nothing to be messing around with either. The Inquisitors have to worry about the defenders here. So they've got to be careful of their position that they get into about whether or not, for example, green defender's probably going to do a 4K turn. Blue defender,
Blue defender
a short maneuver.
for
Yeah,
four straight.
it's true. Another
or-
K-turn,
or three
another
straight.
K-turn would be good for him. But that Inquisitor's there right now. The orange Inquisitor's right in front of him. So I don't think that's probably it's the sort of thing. If it wasn't for the Inquisitor being there, would be his best option.
Santiago, it's normally you have to do 2 banks on the right to go between the gas and the rock. Boost. You have to wait this round. You have to save this round.
Yeah.
3.
So 4 K-turn with green
Yeah.
defender.
Maybe.
And a 3
Classic.
straight.
Maybe to block
Very well played.
to block the yellow Inquisitor,
Uh-huh.
and maybe to block also
Ça, c'est
the orange Inquisitor. It was a good position for the blue defender. The old,
Lambda shuttle
So-
takes a 2 turn to
Yes,
the
red one.
left, right.
straight,
Yeah,
red one. So stress.
yeah. But it's a good position because, like I say, if Suntir was doing anything that was taking him to the left, he's now got to worry about that Lambda. Suntir's only really option left now would have been to disengage to the right. Because basically
Good move.
Michael's squadron can smell blood on Suntir. Yeah, the kill is almost there.
pass through.
Looks like he's gone for
I think he's passed
force,
through.
three straight.
Through the defender, straight plate.
Essaye
But
ça.
you have the other defender.
Parce que là,
Can have a
The other
miss.
defender, will have a shot on him, but the other defender's still quite disengaged. The problem will be is that we want to focus fire here. We want to get the orange Inquisitor off the table. Well, I guess like the one defender firing on him could do that, could achieve that goal. Only got to get one hit point through. Okay, they slot in.
Yeah.
Yeah, two banking right. Barrel roll right.
Yeah.
Get behind the gas cloud. Maybe even boost right to get back around for the next turn.
Or to be back. Oh no. Maybe.
You think he wants to get back behind
here,
this rock?
yes.
You think he wants to
The
be
rock.
boosting this way? But I think if he does that, the only advantage was there you go.
Yes,
He escapes range.
Yes, but the Lambda have also a rock just behind.
Yeah. So this is what I was
before.
saying. I was expecting to go for the cover of the gas cloud, and I could have imagined seeing a boost right as well here.
But you don't have.
We're taking very close to the board edge. What?
You don't have the gas cloud. here.
No, he doesn't have
Doesn't
gas
have-
cloud here. It was an opportunity.
Je voulais le gaz. Je voulais le gaz, malheureusement. Ok. Du coup,
It looks like the obstruction doesn't pass through the gas cloud.
est-ce que tu m'achètes?
It looked like the shot from the Lambda doesn't pass through the gas cloud.
Commence tranquille.
So what do we got here? Right, so
2 dice. for
yeah, from
The orange Inquisitor.
and no damage. Yellow Inquisitor's
No.
got no arc.
Yes,
Jenden
Lambda.
firing on Suntir at range 3. 4 dice, and there's 2 hits. Gets 1 evade
What?
from the gas cloud, from the evade token.
No.
Yeah, no, he got 1
no.
evade and an
One
evade from the
yes.
evade token.
Lui, il a plus qu'un PEV.
Yes, it was a.
So
Who
no,
has
no
damage?
exchange
Is,
of damage there.
orange
So
one.
now orange one is damaged.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing green's firing on orange. Anything else wouldn't make much sense. And he's got 1 hit, 1 focus, spends the focus. There's 1 evade, 2 evades. And here's the second defender firing on the yellow one. Makes 3 hits, gets 2 free evades, no damage. Back to Dials. Michael, breathing a sigh of relief there, where he's managed to keep those Inquisitors on the table for that round. As it stands, Orange Inquisitor currently not involved in the game. Depending on what we want to see Suntir do, if Suntir was to turn right, then Orange Inquisitor, down to 1 hit point, could be doing a 1 turn to the left, maybe even boosting around to try and catch up with him. It wouldn't be the most advisable situation, but it definitely stops Suntir from escaping. And then you've got the Lambda. The Lambda's in a pretty good position right now, right?
Yes. With one.
He can bank.
1 right.
Yeah, he can bank to the right. Can he clear? What's the bank? Is it the 1 bank that's blue for the Lambda?
Yes.
Yeah. So 1 bank to the right, hop over that asteroid, and clear the stress. And have a pretty wide arc as well, covering most of the exit points for Suntir. Yeah, so that would be a really good position for the
That's why Santia,
for the
I
Lambda.
think that you have to go to the left, because if Lambda do the 1 bank right,
Yeah.
he goes to the left, he have no shoot. Or
Not sharp.
he was just behind the rock,
Yeah.
he save it.
Mhm.
If you go to the right, you have the cloud, but you have a shoot. Lambda have a shoot.
The Lambda will be able to shoot. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. So defender, 4 straight.
4 straight. Classic. 3, 4, or 5 straight. That's defender.
Yep.
C'est très possible, vas-y.
Lock
On vérifie après.
or focus. Focus or lock. I think he choose maybe
Tellement facile avant.
at this time a lock.
Uh-huh.
On which one?
I mean, I think the orange one is the one that's not really going anywhere. I don't think the
no.
orange... No?
Yay!
No?
He's not
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, focus.
Evade focus. 4K turn.
4 down. We can anticipate defender because straight or turn
Yeah.
for it's when you have
This is what I was saying at the beginning. The defender becomes a very predictable ship quickly. Yeah, once it gets into the scrum area of the game, it ends up just being a bunch of flipping backwards and forwards, and maybe something to vary up. Most of it just seems to stay the same.
sometimes you make
And
a
their
free
actions
turn,
as well: evade, focus, evade, focus, evade, focus.
and sometimes you make a
K
free
turns.
turn
K turns with the defender, with the Inquisitor.
position your defender.
On a stress. Ouais.
Oh, stress.
C'est pas où sur tes stress. Il compare par là. Que il nous a aussi piqué. Ah, il y en a sur la lambda, ça fait plus réfléchir.
So the yellow one.
On a pu réfléchir en plus à ça. Alors.
Oh,
Ah, il est bien celui-là.
barrel roll if you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's what we're saying. The defender gets so predictable. And
But-
ooh,
Oh.
I think he's just out of arc. It's difficult to say because it's going to be one of those ones
But
that's
for
like
the lambda, it will be careful of the rock.
Il va se passer un truc ça
Yeah.
Il se passe quelque chose d'un peu.
yeah, he's going to get
He
sat.
bumps,
He's going to get sat on top
And
of that
maybe,
rock.
Ah non, c'est comme ça.
maybe. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Judge.
Michael's like, I
Please.
think I can do it without rock. We're like, no.
Yeah.
Nicolas like, no.
Ooh. It's really
A
important.
big deal. Yeah.
If he goes or not on the rock.
I think I don't think there's no way he misses it.
I think on 1 or 2 millimeters, no more.
He's not quite. They're still trying to line it up. If he escapes that rock, oof.
It was or not?
I think they are saying no.
Ça change. Ça change que ça sera pas normal. Dans l'autre sens. Voilà, presque. On peut tout enlever, ça. J'enlève la lambda.
Now, because it was floating on top of the templates, they're removing the templates to make absolutely sure whether or not there's any contact with the rock.
Oh, no rock.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that could be a decisive moment in this game here, as Nicolas'
Get
defender
under stress.
takes a pounding from both Inquisitor and Lambda
Yeah.
at range
Choose on
1.
the right.
Yeah, Suntir not wanting to overcompromise his position. Goes to the right. Goes to his right.
Allez hop, merci le bon.
Evade.
Evade and barrel rolls.
Non. On va commencer
Oh
avec
no.
Starkey. Yes.
No, it's like that's
No,
it.
only
Portier. Oui.
range 1,
Blank,
Three.
blank. No, 2 hits.
2 hit.
Jamais la faire.
And there's 1 evade, 1 focus. Spends the focus.
Le Frankie, Portier.
Spend focus.
Spend the evade. Spend the evade. Put on.
Oh,
Right. 1, 2, 3 hits and 2 and plus 1 for the evade.
3
Et la lambda.
evade.
Yep. And there you've got 1 hit, 1 crit, and a focus, a blank, and an evade. Spends the focus.
Je vais voir ici si j'ai un tir.
No arc from
No.
Ah, peut-être sur la
Yes.
the green defender. Blue defender on the lambda, I think, is
4 dice.
yep. And he gets some
Ooh.
damage through. He gets 3 hits on him. Takes off all the shields.
He lose.
Goes very well. And back to dial. So very well for, very good for Nicolas in that round. That blue defender weathering the shots from both Inquisitor and Lambda, getting into a really bad position, but like just through luck of dice, not being overcompromised. Now he's in a position where maybe he wants to have the blue defender go 3 straight, somewhere around about there, to come face to face with the orange defender, finally get the opportunity to take him off the board. Maybe even have the green defender do a 4K turn as well to set up that kill box for that orange Inquisitor.
Normally,
And we could even have Sun TFL take a 2 or a 3 turn to the right and even barrel roll and boost maybe into the area behind the rock to get his shot on the Inquisitor as well, the orange Inquisitor, and take him off the board, leaving Nicolas with just the 2 ships to deal with, making things a lot easier for him. If he can get a shot on the orange Inquisitor with Suntir, being able to take him off the table before he has the opportunity to shoot, then that could be a big deal.
Ok, vas-y.
yeah, I think he for what do you do?
Okay.
Yes.
Yep, 4K turn.
For turn,
Focus, evade.
focus, evade,
And like I say, the blue one, maybe a 3 straight.
or maybe a
3 straight.
3 straight.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Yellow Inquisitor, 1 turn to the
Yes.
to the right. I don't know if he needs to reposition.
Yes.
He's going to.
choose.
He's going to boost in to get range 1.
Yeah, and yes, choose to fight on the orange one, but maybe the yellow one is in the back.
Maybe, but then that didn't really work out too well for Michael in the last round, did it?
Oh,
And here comes the Lambda bumping
bumping.
into its own Inquisitor once again.
Inquisitor or Defender. You have to put the template.
I think in this situation, because the rock wasn't there, I think they were trying to go, and let's just fudge it, because it won't be that big of a deal. But
It's important because
Yeah.
if he bump first on the blue one, you don't have to shoot.
I don't think there's any way he was bumping on the blue one first. The Inquisitor was further back. So, yeah,
Oh,
Orange Inquisitor moving into a very dangerous position now. If anything, he can hope to get a target lock and fire off a concussion missile on one of those defenders before he gets taken off the table. But like I say, here comes Sun TFL, 3 turn to the right, boost.
boost is not so sure
You're not so sure about the boost?
because if he boosts, he have the yellow one. Maybe he goes in the arc of the yellow one, and maybe he have a missile because he have the lock.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, it's true. Where he is right now, he's got a range 2 shot. Where he is right now, he might have a range 2, or if not, range 3 shot on the Orange Inquisitor, or barrel roll right.
Yeah, I
barrel
prefer
roll right.
barrel roll.
And but then it wouldn't really gain him any range, and it would just put him close to the lambda. As it is, I think he's probably in his best position. He's going to try and barrel roll right.
Is better.
So now range 3 from the Orange Inquisitor for certain.
And you have the gas clown.
Début de la phase de combat.
Bullseye.
So focus.
So firing on the Orange Inquisitor from Suntier fell. 3 dice.
So
Roll 1 hit. Rerolls 1, gets nothing, just 1 crit, and that's evaded by the Orange Inquisitor.
Yeah.
So that was his opportunity to take the Orange Inquisitor off the table before he shot back. Orange Inquisitor now firing on the defender with the concussion missile. Yeah, the blue defender with the concussion missile. Focus, hit, crit. Blank. Spends evade. Takes hit and crit. 2 shields gone. Down to no shields now on the blue defender, and half points on the table for Michael. 1 hit from the yellow Inquisitor, 1 evade. And this is a no, it's another concussion missile. Wow. Oh, so the concussion missile, I thought it was the concussion missile from the first one that fired. This is it now. And 3 evades. After spending the force. Blue defender fires on orange. 1 hit. 1 evade. Oh no, he's gone.
No evade.
No evade. It's all blanks and focuses, and he had nothing left for it. And that's then back to Dials now. It could have gone better, but then Nicolas hasn't taken much damage on his side of the table. Nothing to compromise the state of his ships. Now he's got 3 ships fighting 1.5 with the Lambda, really. The Lambda's not really got that much of a positional game.
It's a very good position to Nicolas, because his defender have 2 solution, easy solution, 4 turn and 4 turn. You have 2 arcs, and you have the yellow one in and the Lambda in. So I think for the moment it's easier to Nicolas.
Yeah.
And Saint-Gerfel.
Yeah, well, Nicolas got the advantage here, and not just on the
yeah,
points. It's just his position at the moment, the ability of his ships to get into more positions than Michael's ships is a huge advantage for him right now.
And with a 4 turn for the yellow one, no, for the blue one and the green one, it's easier. You have 2 arcs.
Yeah.
And the yellow one.
Yep. He's got those 4K turns. We'll just basically set up a kill box for the yellow one next turn, and he could even go. I mean,
and if he
is this the turn where Michael says, "Okay, let's change. Let's go straight onto Suntier. Let's go for Suntier. Let's try and get."
If he don't have the yellow one, he has the Lambda.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
So
if yellow one's not able to block or get arc,
the other chip.
Yeah, then the Lambda might have a good shot on Suntier.
The Lambda have no more shield, so
yeah, Lambda's in a different. Both ships are like down to like 5 hit points. Well, 4 hit points on the Inquisitor, 5 on the Lambda. No, 6 on the Lambda. My bad.
1 bank.
They're asking in chat if I'd streamed Nicolas already this weekend. I did not stream Nicolas for 2 reasons. Reason number 1, Nicolas took part in the day 1A part of the championship where there were only 20 players, and I arrived just in time to record round 5. And in round 5, being the last round, I don't want to see people that are undefeated. Nicolas was undefeated, and so I wasn't going to stream his game anyway. But also,
he bumps.
yeah, well, he's done it for the last 3 turns, so why not? It's been working so far. Also, after an incident in European Championships, I've tried to stay away from streaming Nicolas as much as possible. Nicolas kind of blamed me a little bit for his defeat in the European Championships. Interesting choice with Suntir, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it works. It looks like he's got arc from the Lambda, though.
Why?
I don't know.
Hit with the Suntir foul.
There's a focus and a hit, and there's an evade. And spends and evades, and takes no damage. Oh no, he does. He's taking the card.
Yes.
So he must have been. Wow. I didn't see that many hits. Down to 1 hit point now on the blue defender. 1 hit, 1 crit, 1 evade. Spends the focus.
Yeah.
Stays on the board. Now, target priority. Inquisitor.
No. Lambda.
Lambda?
Yeah.
True, you're going to get more damage through, right? So 1, 2, 3 and a blank. There's a blank there. So Lambda takes 3 damage.
If you have a crit, it's better.
Yeah.
Lambda have no more shield, so.
There's 2 and 2 blanks. There's an evade, takes 1 more. Why is this not updating? There we go. Down to 2 hit points on the Lambda. And back to dials once again. Damage cards stacking up on Michael's side of the table. Not going to be much he's going to be able to.
Now it's not the same.
Yeah.
Because the Lambda is.
Lambda's in a very poor position now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To make you the 4th turn, it's not easier. Maybe the blue one. No, on the green one, I think that he can maybe.
Okay, allons-y.
Go. Not sure. First one. So he bump. Oh,
He's gone for a 5 straight
5 straight.
to clear the Lambda. Yeah.
He don't have to do the game. He have
No.
131 points, so we can now wait.
Yep. Just about 6 minutes left in the round, though. Yeah, the game pretty much in favor of Nicolas.
You have the evade and maybe focus. Or
and I don't see him getting shot this round, though. I don't see that defender getting shot this round. 1 bank to bump into the Inquisitor, which might be a problem for the Lambda once again. If the Lambda's not, if the Inquisitor ends up self-bumping the Lambda again, then it could be in a situation where it's a bit more complicated.
The Lambda does 2, I think so.
But the thing is that if the Inquisitor once again is in his path, the Inquisitor tries to hard turn, bumps, Lambda does go for the longer maneuver and gets rear arc,
with the rear arc
on the defender.
He can shoot at 3 dice on the green one.
And coordinates a barrel roll to the Inquisitor.
Oh! Why?
To get him out of the arc of the defender. Well, they was in contact, wasn't he? So, but he gets a shot here. He gets a shot on that green defender. He gets 2 shots on the green defender. Nice and clean shots on the defender. No return fire from Nicolas. This is 3 damage. So, I think this is the Inquisitor firing. 2 hits. One evade, one focus, loses a shield on green. And there's another one crit there, and there's an evade, so no change. No big change there. But like I said, there were 2 free shots. Yeah. Back to dials. We've still got some way to go.
So now with a green defender for turn, it's easier to see. Same with the blue one.
Yeah.
And Sinterfell maybe a 2 turn right boost. Yes, to go.
Yeah, 2 turn
maybe
right.
to have a shoot.
2 turn right
Maybe
boost
to have a shoot.
to shoot at the Inquisitor. Both defenders 4k. Lambda, maybe even a stop.
Oh, yes, it's a possibility, but if you
The problem would
know
be
that,
giving him space for the Inquisitor to move.
the green one do a 4 turn, he can shoot. So
Yeah.
for the Lambda, you have to move. Normally.
4k turn for the defender.
Yes. When you play defender, you know.
Yeah.
No surprise.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah, 1 turn with the Inquisitor.
Which one have only one?
The blue one, the one that's
The
at the
blue
bottom
one?
of the screen, yeah.
Okay. So
1 straight
see,
with the Lambda.
Essayer de coordonner.
it's normal there. Coordination. You change the lock. Barrel roll boost. Maybe to have the yellow one.
Ouais, je suis désolé, ça se fout de ton côté. En même temps, t'as mis le concombre là, moi c'est un cadeau. Et je vais faire un tonneau vers l'arrière.
If he barrel rolls, yeah, then backwards, he should have arc.
Vers l'arrière.
Yeah, he's got arc on the yellow one now.
You have a shoot on the yellow one.
Bon, bah, soutire.
Yes.
Vérifier. Ah oui, si ça vous va entre vous.
Ah, judge. Judge have to.
Judge is checking arc. I'm trying to see
Check.
if I can see the other table. Yeah, the other semi-finals still playing. Although your opponent Roman does not look very happy. So it would look like well, just judging from what I can see on Roman's face, I would guess the Separatists would be going through to the final at the moment as we're coming up to the end of the round.
Moins d'1 minute.
Yes.
Yeah,
Le Defender.
green defender fires
Yeah.
on the yellow Inquisitor, gets 2
Confusion
hits,
missiles.
1 evade and a blank, takes the first shield off of that Inquisitor.
Trop loin.
And blue defender
range.
doesn't have a range.
Il reste 35 secondes, monsieur.
Next round.
This is the last round.
This is the last. Yes.
Merci Clémentine, bien joué.
Oh. They finish.
Time is finished. There, this is going to be the last round. It sounds like they've finished on the other table.
Finish on the table. They're finished.
What? Oh, they're finished.
Yeah.
I thought Axel said there was time. There was one more round. So that's it then. Nicolas wins. Thank you, Gilles, for joining me. Okay.
Next time.
Right. So yeah, Nicolas goes through to the final, and I think he's going to be facing.
Merci. Oui, c'est ça, c'est vrai que je l'ai risqué au début, effectivement. Bonne finale, Nicolas. Yes. Ouais. Mais je pense que le match-up est pas terrible pour moi, honnêtement. pense aussi. Parce que, bon, après, ouais, tu tankes, mais après, les fois où j'ai pu poser les dégâts, genre quand tu es là à porter 1 et tu as pris 0 dégâts avec les deux. Tu vois, alors après, le truc, c'est qu'à chaque fois, ta lambda, elle tirait 100 mode. Et en fait, les tirs portés 1, j'aime pas ça du tout. Mais enfin, peut-être à partir de 4D, ça devient chaud. Mais tant que c'est la lambda non modifiée, tu vas faire 2 touches en moyenne. En général, tu les as faites en moyenne.
Ça, c'est ça le comment.
J'ai gagné.
Le shoot à P3 où tu prends la moitié de l'inki dès l'entrée, ça fait mal. Hein.
C'est un peu la violence.
Il pique celui-là parce que du coup tu peux plus jouer l'inki de la même manière.
Non, mais en fait, le gros problème, c'est qu'il a pas eu besoin de rien dépenser tous les. Oui, voilà, c'est ça. Alors, j'aurais rien dépensé, mais effectivement.
Félicitations. Désolé. Okay. I don't know what to say because I'm waiting to find out how much time I had until the final. So you're going to leave all your stuff here as it is, right? Michael, did you think that there was a possibility for you to win the game at any point?
You want me to over
I
there?
don't know if I've got time.
Okay. I don't know. So the damage at the beginning on the Inquisitor was bad.
Yeah.
One shield, okay. And then if I kill here, so here,
Yeah.
then maybe it's better, right?
Of course, yeah.
Otherwise, I don't know. It was, it's at some point it's a small decision, small like points, and it goes in your favor. So
Yeah.
one or two. Like read the Inquisitor. Here I could have done the 5 straight, and then it doesn't have the same shoot.
Yeah, or it was like when you had the Lambda and the Inquisitor right up next to the defender, and you still weren't able to do any damage to it.
And then when I'm behind here as well, when I have the 2 Inquisitor with full mods and the Lambda, and I do
one shield.
Yeah, but I've done and it's broken.
Yeah, it's got worse, huh? Go.
The defenders they can handle 3 dice attacks.
Yeah.
Maybe lose 1 shield at most 2 if they are more than. But the main thing is the lambda shot and focus. And so unless there was a statistical player with 4 hits, it was very difficult to guarantee. What's the problem with this ship is they are very consistent.
Yeah.
But then I also had a very good one.
Okay, cool. Well, Nicolas, you are going to World Championships next week, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and so this is like playing now for next year's, right? We're going to play, see if we win next year's trip as well. Okay.
Because I don't think they will give me money for this flight.
You don't think they will pay for the flight? Did they change the rules on that? I don't know.
I mean for this year.
Oh no, for this year, no, because this is for next year, right? Yeah. Okay, Michael, thank you very much for taking part in the stream.
No problem. I hope it was okay with the
No, yeah, it was fine. Are you leaving now?
I don't